All right, this is also from the Daily Wire. It says, fashion magazine Marie Claire wants to see more parents getting abortions on network television and in films. Using the popular left-wing obsession of representation, the 84-year-old women's publication ran an article on July 16th worrying that if more women who are already mothers don't see characters like themselves killing their unborn children, they might not choose to do so as well. And that would be, what a tragedy that would be. That would mean that more children are born. We can't have that. Author Danielle Campamore, who also has written for the New York Times, the Washington Post, and Vanity Fair, promoted her piece on Twitter saying, parents are the most common abortion patients. It's time we see ourselves having abortions on screen. In the story, she argues, countless studies have highlighted the importance of representation in the media, be it race, gender, relationships, body size and shape, mental health or disability status. The same is true of abortion. But accurate depictions of the most common abortion patients, parents, is still severely lacking. You know, the thing that stands out about this to me is, it's deranged and twisted that you want to see more abortions on screen at all, or that you want to see any abortions on screen in the first place. But think about that. She says, well, the most common abortion patients, quote unquote, are parents. But anytime there's a story involving abortions in a movie or a show, usually it's not a parent getting the abortion. And that's a problem for this writer. Well, hang on a second. No. Let me correct you. It's not that parents are the most common people to get abortions. It's actually that, by definition, every single person who has ever gotten an abortion is a parent. That is exclusively going to be parents. Every single person, by definition. Because if you're getting an abortion, it means that you're a mother. And that's not semantics at all. This is not splitting hairs. That's a very important point. Because this is the message that they're kind of sneaking in here with something like this. Forget about all the stupid stuff about representation. The message is that if you are a woman and you get pregnant and you don't have any other kids who are born, then you're not a mother yet. You're not a parent. You're not a mother or a parent until the baby is born. And so if you go and get an abortion, then you're not a parent. You can remain not a parent. But that is not the case. The moment that your child comes into existence, you are a parent. Again, by definition. You have offspring. That's what a parent is. Look it up in the dictionary. And so the moment that the child is conceived, comes into existence as a physical entity distinct from yourself, another organism, which is what a child in the womb, at any stage, the child in the womb is a separate organism, biologically, scientifically, and that organism is your offspring. You are the parent, the mother. And as I have tried to communicate many times, and not as a way of not even as a way of heaping guilt or anything, just as a simple observation. When you get the abortion, you don't go back to not being a mother. You are now the mother of a dead child. I think that's very important to realize. Something has happened here in the conception of that child that cannot be undone. And that's the lie that they get from the abortion industry. What they're told is that pregnancy is this kind of no man's land. It gives you 9 months to just decide. You don't have a kid yet, and if you decide that you want the kid, then magically now you are the mother. But it's kind of a 9-month return policy sort of situation. It's not the way it goes. In conception, something has happened that cannot be undone. A life has come into existence. You can kill that life, but you're still a mother. Now you're the mother of a dead child. Listen, hit that subscribe button right now. Do it right now. I thank you for your compliance. It is somewhat appreciated.